Florida. Thank you so much for supporting our mission.
Hi, my name is Kelly Padalecchio. I'm the MLife College Director at Florida Gulf Coast University. I just wanted to say thank you to Legacy Church for supporting our mission.
Hello, this is Sue Bidwell with GraceWorks Unlimited, and I just wanted to say a big thank you to the Legacy Church for all its support in reaching our area community. Together in our partnership, we're doing wonderful things for the Lord. Thank you again, and God bless.
Hi everyone, I'm Les Morgan with Royal Palm Christian Counseling. I'm the director of the office here in Fort Myers and other locations, including Legacy Church. We are delighted to co-minister with you, ministering to folks there in the Estero area every Tuesday night at your church. Thank you for your prayers, for your support, and we're honored to partner with you in the ministry. God bless you, and thank you again so much.
Hi, I'm Chris, and I'm one of the co-directors of Centurion's Mission in Romania. We love supporting the pastors here that help the children.
Hi, I'm Keith Ingman. I'm also a co-director.
Hi, I'm Nelu. Thank you, Legacy Church, for supporting Mission Romania.
Hi, I'm Claudio, and I want to thank you. Legacy Church, because you support us in Romania.
Hi, Legacy Church family. This is Rachel Jackson from the Atlanta area. And Myra and I wanted to say thank you for your partnership with me and for helping me to be able to help people discover and engage in God's purposes for their lives.
Hello, Legacy Church. My name is Noel Rollins, and I'm the president of Kingdom Mobilization and the GPS Life Journey. And I want to thank you from the depths of my heart for your partnership and support in helping people all around the world discover and fulfill their life purpose. God bless you.
Hi, I'm Chris. Hi, my name's Chris. I'm American. What's this American here? You're American, you was here, Romania, because they're skinny as anything.
Can you say it again?
Thank you.
Hi, Legacy Church. This is Rachel Jackson from the Atlanta area,
and
working with and Myra Jackson. And
I have been waiting for this Sunday for a long time, so I'm so glad that you are here with us today. Thank you, Kayla Graysick, for creating that video for us. Not sure why she put the video bloopers in there. I had no plan or hands in that at all. I'm just joking. But anyway, thank you, Kayla, for doing that. Quick report about our son, Nolan. I got a phone call on Friday. He called, and I got to talk to my son for the first time in 7 weeks. He's been in the United States Air Force boot camp, so I'm a proud father to know that our son will be graduating this Friday. Look forward to seeing my son weighing 15 pounds more and no hair. I'm not sure where that came from. So Wednesday night, our family will be flying out, and we'll be gone next Sunday. So thank you for your prayer for him and for our family. So as we continue the sermon series on the Gospel of Mark, today we have a special service, as you've already recognized. We're going to travel back to the last chapter of the Gospel of Mark, chapter 16, and discuss the Great Commission of Jesus in a unique and practical way for each of us to connect with others in our community. So I want you to be aware that we, as a church family, financially support 14 mission points regionally and globally. Your bulletin that you have, I hope everybody has a bulletin today. I know we've been doing flags. Miss Lisa just thought about that one. We probably need to pass out bulletins if we haven't already. Your bulletin has some refrigerator art for you. It has all of our missionaries and all the contact information. Please use this as a prayer card and an opportunity to connect with them. So together, our prayers, our resources, our time and our tithes support these focused mission points. So today we have the privilege of hearing from 6 of these special mission points. And after their presentation, you have the opportunity to go out into the foyer and connect with each one of them. So now, my goal and my prayer is that you'll follow God's leadership as He leads you in leading others to Christ. So, I have asked a special friend to be here today and to share with a title called Why Get Connected? You know, the first time that our family met their family was a barbecue at his house on the beach, and I thought, man, this is going to be great to spend some time with them. And you know what he was doing? As he was barbecuing with tools in one hand, he was witnessing to a total stranger right there as we were barbecuing. So I really fell in love with this guy. So my friend that is standing right there already is the Florida State Vice President of the Gideons International. He is the ministry leader with All Will Know Him Mission in India. He's the executive director of a newly founded church called Island Fellowship Church. He's also a Legacy Church elder, and he always wears the most awesome decor and clothes. Please give it up for Elder Chuck Smith.
Wow, that was an introduction. My goodness, wow.
Mike's not on.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Well, why connect? I feel like I'm preaching to the choir here today because this could be as connected a church as one could imagine. Almost everybody sitting out there today is involved in one or more ministries. So if this message is but for one person here today, then it's worth it. If it's just for one person. In the book of Hebrews, chapter 10, it says, and now let us consider to stir one another up in love and good works, not neglecting to meet together, as is the habit of some, but encouraging one another, all the more as you see the day drawing near. Anybody think the day is drawing near? That would be amen. Amen. It's hard to share a message up here looking at Dawn with that hat on. I mean, it's just really difficult. But yes, obviously in Scripture, it specifically tells us that we're to get together, that we're to connect both within the walls of this church and outside the walls of this church. Many of you are connected within the walls and outside the walls. But when you take that verse in Hebrews and you add to it the Great Commission as Pastor Chris was talking about in Mark and Matthew 28, it makes it very clear that we're to be consistently connecting to bring people into close proximity with the truth, which is the living Word and our Christ. And if you are abiding in Him, you are abiding in the body. Conversely, if you're not abiding in the body, in other words, you're not intentionally connecting, there's a good chance that you're not fully abiding in Him as much as He would desire. And He does desire us to abide in Him and with each other in the body, His bride. There is power in connectivity. Hello, Iman and children. Hello. So until we connect with God, we simply aren't much of a threat to the darkness. You know, Satan can just kind of like pass us on by, right? Because we're really not connected with the body. But when we connect with others, or until we connect with others, it's very difficult to exercise or share that gift that we've been privileged to receive from the Savior. In order to share the good news, you first must have to have a recipient, right? You've got to be intentionally engaging someone. So the very act of sharing the gospel is indeed a meaningful connection. And until we have connection again, I don't know how much of a kingdom influence that we're really having. So I've got a number of rhetorical questions here. This church is real good about shouting out the answers. You don't have to answer these. That's what rhetorical means. So this is for you to think about. How connected are you to the body of Christ? How connected are you to the body of Christ? Are you engaged in God's purpose for your life? If you are, then you're likely connected in a meaningful way with other believers and you regularly engage the lost. If you're sitting there now thinking, I'm really not that connected at all. If I could be so bold, if there happens to be one or two folks that feel that way today, that's a choice. And it's not a particularly biblical choice. And here's the good news. You can fix that today. You're going to have an opportunity to fix that today. Can I encourage you to step out on faith and become more connected? Now, others are missing out on the blessing that is you, if you're thinking that sounds a lot like you. So the first step, quit listening to the lies of the evil one. I'm just too busy. Too busy doing what? Growing the kingdom or defending and growing our own kingdoms. Busyness is not the voice of the truth. That's simply just is not the voice of the truth. I can certainly expose other excuses we typically use to avoid commitment, but I'll just ask you to think about whether your identity in Christ is primarily through your actions or through your words. Let me share how you can become more intimate with the Lord through making yourself available and connecting with others, which is such a key part of our church vision and mission. Legacy Church offers multiple home groups throughout the Estero community. The purpose of connecting with others in home groups is to care for each other and grow together into better disciples for Christ through intentional relationships. These groups consist of anywhere from 8 to 14 members who meet regularly and establish a sense of community and live out the reality of Christian life together. You'll be accepted for who you are, while at the same time encouraged to explore and fulfill your full potential in God's home group. Great way to get connected. Legacy Church offers multiple opportunities for you to learn and engage in God's purpose for your life. You hear a lot about GPS up here. Most of the people in this room have taken GPS. There's a reason we asked you to go through that, because you learn how God has uniquely crafted you and how you can connect in a very meaningful way that will mean so much. We actually are teaching this course all around the world today. There'll be 5 GPS classes in India in 5 different cities starting March the 10th. So I encourage you, if you want to go to India and take it, you can, or you can take the next one that's coming up here. Legacy Church offers multiple opportunities for you to do missions around the world. As Nolan said, we have been in 43 countries in a meaningful way. We're in several now. We're going to commission a couple of people today. So you'll have the opportunity today to connect with local missions as well as international missions and find out how you can be connected and help share the gospel and demonstrate the love of Christ. So, what happens when we get connected? What can happen when we get connected? I'm going to give you an example of this. So many of you know Sagar Banerjee. Sagar Wave, you're here today. He was the inconspicuous guy carrying the Indian flag. We were able to connect with Sagar some time ago in India. You may know Sagar, but you may not know his story. So I'd like to give you an example of what can happen when we connect.
Good morning, Legacy Church. My name is Sagar Banerjee from India. I was born and brought up in a village called Bankura, which is 5 hours away from Kolkata Airport in West Bengal. Due to my dad's alcoholism and some sort of financial problem, there was a big mess and everyday chaos and fighting in my family. I got to see nearly every day my mom got beaten in front of me. And after my dad had accident for 2 times, I replaced him for his job. for 1 year probably, and that's where I started smoking. Gradually it transferred to different kind of drug addiction as well as a regular drinking habit. So in this point of time, my life is a big disaster. It was like hopeless, unpeaceful, unpleasant. I can't think about anything positive in my life. I was just over with my life. But when I went to college and I met some Gideon auxiliaries who were from All Will Know Him organization, and they were distributing Bible, invited me to come to movie night. And I went there thinking that I would get to see some kind of Hollywood movie, but it was not like that. I got to see Jesus film, and it was stunning. The movie moved me in my heart. And after that, I found out there was kind of difference. Only because of God's love was with them. They were caring and welcoming. So I started to visit there in a regular basis. And I was trying to make questions from those Bibles to know more. So I found out I had to know English for making questions because they are only English people. So I started learning English by reading those Bibles which I got from that Bible distribution. And after that, I went to a mission trip in 2012 where I got to find out that God had the purpose for me to go through all those years, nearly 1.5 years, for reading Bible, reading scriptures and learning more, because He sent me in an island where 80% of the population only knows my language, and I have to share the good news, God's gospel. So God used me in His way, and I'm so happy for that, to serve in His kingdom. Thank you to Legacy Church, Estero, Fort Myers, because they are the supporter of All Will Know Him organization, through which I came to know Christ. And I want you guys to pray for all those saga all over the globe, that we can find out together and meet with Jesus. Have a blessed day.
If I understand correctly, today you will be commissioned and you will go home, and I'm not certain if we'll be able to see you again. Is that correct?
Yeah. Yes.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that everybody here knew who you are. And so would you please, one more time, just give the Lord praise. And thank you, Chuck Smith, for a wonderful job of explaining God's Word on how we are to connect with others. Thank you so much. And now I'd like to introduce to you our first 3 regional missionaries. Would you please welcome Kelly Potts, Bill Bidwell, and Ryan Schultz to the stage. Oh, boy, this is comfortable, isn't it? this before? I'm not sure. So anyway, Kelly Potts is the Associate College Director for Young Life FGCU. I don't know if you've noticed in my text when I write FGCU, it says FGCYOU.
It also says SBE.
Yeah, I've done that before too. So anyway, we'd like to show your awesome video that you made right now so everybody can see what you're doing at the FGCU campus.
Young Life College is sharing Jesus Christ with disinterested college students. It's a gathering place for students to come regardless of what they believe, to ask questions and seek answers and be part of this community that's energized and excited and pursuing Jesus in a way that's real and alive and authentic. Our Young Life leaders are really committed to just knowing their friends and knowing more about these people, because they have stories and they have just this desire to be known and to belong and want to connect. And college is kind of this time where they're asking big questions. They're trying to figure out who they are and what they believe and what they belong to. And so they need a safe place to engage in those conversations, but also hear the truth about Jesus, about this God who loves them.
I think that Young Life has helped me grow my faith a lot. It's equipped me to be able to now lead a small group, which is really cool because now I get to disciple others.
Why I became a Young Life leader was because what I've experienced and felt through my leaders in college and even in high school, like I wanted to be able to return the favor and be able to do the same for other people and build that community and build those friendships and be able to tell them about Jesus and just show them that there is an opportunity for life and life for the full that they might not have had before.
How we do Young Life College is we reach students where they're at, we build them up in their faith, and then we launch them back out into this community as leaders who give their life away for the sake of the gospel.
I think that Young Life College here at FGCU is just growing, which is so exciting because the Lord is just answering so many incredible prayers here.
I think the reason why Young Life matters and what we do is because the Lord calls us to ministry and be first on campuses and doing things that people would normally do in order to